So I decided to create a Blooket account, create the free version, and go ahead and create a review of right triangle trigonometry for my students to use for their test. So in Blooket, students, you can go ahead and you can upload sets from Quizlet. If you use Quizlet a lot, you can also search for sets from other teachers, or you can just simply create your own, which is what I did. So by creating my own, after you have your sets, they're all going to appear here under my sets, and then you have the choice of doing a solo game or hosting a game. I personally find it seems more interactive to host the game, so I would prefer to do this as a warm-up during a live Zoom session with my students this year, since we are all virtual. So in hosting a set, you can select different game modes. You have cafe mode, you have gold quest, you have factory, and then there's also other ones that you can unlock, or if you get the paid version, you can get as well. So in the cafe version, we're going to go ahead and go through the cafe version, where what your goal is to do is to feed customers. You earn food by answering questions correctly. The more questions you answer correctly, the more food you earn, and then in turn, the more customers you get and the more money you end up making. So in order to go about this, you can assign it as homework, or you can go ahead and host it live. So the advantage of signing it as homework would be student can complete it in their own time when it works for them. The advantage of hosting the game is that it's live, and you can go ahead and pick the settings. You can pick it based on time or cash. So if you pick it based on time, the game ends after the set amount of time has passed. If you pick it based on cash, the game ends after a player reaches the set amount of cash. Personally, I think my students would really find this more effective to pick it based on cash, because they would find it more of a competition. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pick it based on cash. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick a really small amount of cash. So I'm just going to say $5. I just want it to be a quick little warm-up. All right, so I want to say $5 is the cash goal. I'm going to allow late joining, so it'll leave the code up for them. And then I'm going to go ahead and host now. So in order for students to join, they're going to go to blooket.com/play and type in this code. So you can copy the join link, and then I can simply open this in a new tab and show you what it's going to be like. So now I need to enter my nickname, and I would emphasize to students to enter their actual first and last name. And then I'm waiting in the lobby, so I got to go back to the host. From the host computer is where you start. All right, so now the host just waits for the action. If I were new to this, I could take a quick tutorial. So be the first to make $5. So the goal here, I would want to click, so I have these 3 customers waiting to be fed. So I can go ahead and click to restock food. And I'm going to be asked a question. So about right triangle trig. When typing trig functions into Desmos or a graphing calculator, we must always use what mode? We must always use degree mode. This will be emphasizing a key point of right triangle trigonometry. And then it says to click anywhere to continue. All right, and then I can go ahead and use that, and I can click on that piece of that food I earn, and then I can go ahead and click on a customer, and then right there I earn $3. So I can continue playing this. In labeling the sides of a right triangle, we would label A as the hypotenuse, since it is the side across from the right angle. However, how do we decide which side is the adjacent in relation to angle B? Well, in relation to angle B, the adjacent side would be the side right next to it, side A. So side A, since it's next to angle B and not the hypotenuse. And then I want to make sure, something to emphasize, I want to make sure that I'm clicking through this as fast as possible if I'm in a competition with my other classmates. And then I want to make sure I click the toast and I feed it to a customer. I'm going to feed it to one of the customers I know that was already waiting here. And then right there, I earned at least $5. I was the first to earn at least $5. So therefore, I got first place and I won the game.